Evelyn Carter was 70 years old and lived in a small apartment in Chicago. Her hands shook when she held a cup of tea, and her back was bent with age. To the world, she was invisible. People pushed past her in stores. Neighbors never learned her name. But years ago, Evelyn had been a strong woman, a nurse, a wife, and a mother. Her life ended the day her grandson Lucas died. Lucas was only 18 when a powerful businessman's son hit him with a car while drunk. The case disappeared. Money changed hands. The boy walked free. Evelyn watched the judge smile at the criminal. That smile burned into her soul. At Lucas's grave, Evelyn made a promise. "I will not shout," she whispered. "I will not beg. I will wait." For years, she lived quietly. She cleaned hospital floors at night. She saved money. She learned computers at the public library. She read law blogs, crime reports, old court files. Everyone thought she was just an old woman killing time. They never saw the fire behind her eyes. The man responsible was Ryan Holloway, son of real estate tycoon Victor Holloway. Evelyn discovered something interesting. Ryan was hiding another crime much worse than the first. She copied files, recorded conversations, saved everything. One night, she sent an anonymous message to a journalist: "If you want the truth, follow the money." The trap was set. The news exploded. Ryan was arrested again, this time with real evidence. Victor Holloway tried to buy silence. It failed. In court, Evelyn sat quietly in the back row. Ryan looked at her and laughed. That laugh would not last. Chapter 5: The Last Smile. The judge read the sentence. 25 years. Ryan's face went white. Victor collapsed in his seat. Evelyn stood up slowly and walked past them. Ryan whispered, "You did this." Evelyn looked at him and smiled. "Yes," she said. "And now you'll remember me." Months later, Evelyn visited Lucas's grave again. "I kept my promise," she said softly. For the first time in years, her heart felt light. The world still saw an old woman. But Evelyn knew the truth. Never underestimate someone who has nothing left to lose. Victor Holloway did not accept defeat easily. From his mansion, he made phone calls. Judges, politicians, old favors. Ryan's sentence was delayed. Appeals were filed. Evelyn watched the news calmly. She had expected this. She opened a second folder, one she hoped she would never need. Inside were documents proving Victor Holloway's money laundering, illegal land deals, and secret offshore accounts. She whispered, "You should have stayed quiet." Victor felt hunted. Reporters followed him. Investigators knocked on his doors. An anonymous source was leaking everything. Victor hired private investigators. They searched for hackers, rivals, enemies. They never suspected a 70-year-old cleaning lady. Evelyn mopped floors at night and destroyed an empire by day. Federal agents raided Holloway Group headquarters. Files were seized. Accounts frozen. Victor was arrested in front of cameras. Evelyn stood across the street, leaning on her cane. She met Victor's eyes. For the first time, the powerful man looked afraid. The courtroom was silent. Witnesses spoke. Evidence piled up. Evelyn was called as a witness. She walked slowly to the stand. "Do you know Victor Holloway?" the prosecutor asked. "Yes," Evelyn replied. "He destroyed my family." The jury listened. This time, money could not buy silence. Victor Holloway was sentenced to life in federal prison. Ryan's appeal was denied. Evelyn sat alone in her apartment that night. She did not celebrate. She simply breathed. Years later, journalists wrote about the mysterious source who brought down a criminal empire. They never learned her name. Evelyn planted a tree near Lucas's grave. On the stone, she added one line, "Justice has no age." She smiled, and for the last time, it was a peaceful one.